Steve, we spoke to Klay before the game, and he talked a little bit just about how much more well-rounded he is right now with some of his activities and just finding other ways that aren't physical sports or hiking or biking to get him through this. And have you noticed maybe a calm about him? This is really hard, he said, but he's also realizing that it's not unique to him. A lot of guys go through major injuries and come out the other side.
I missed the beginning, Janie. You're talking about Klay?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Steve. We caught him right before tip-off, and he's found a lot of different activities, whether it's chess or some things, puzzles, or what I forget everything he listed, but some things to kind of keep his mind going.
Yeah, well, he's when I talked to him the other day, he was just so happy to be out of the woods with the boot and, being able to walk around, move around with plenty of freedom. And so I think the hardest part of this is behind him. And I think he realizes that, and he's just trying to do everything he can to stay positive, stay sane, and, continue to work his way back.
Draymond, kind of going back to the fans, Klay revealed that he got a letter recently from a fan. It kind of motivated him through rehab. What does it say about how much he resonates with Dub Nation, that he would get something like that from the fans, and it kind of has motivated him through the rehab process?
I think when you're going through what Klay is going through, you're probably looking for anything for motivation. Here it is, a second year straight of a rehab, probably even a tougher rehab than the first one. So I think you're looking for anything for motivation. I'm happy he's able to find that motivation through the letter. I'm not sure what the letter said. I haven't heard about it, haven't read it. But extremely happy to hear that he is motivated. His rehab is important to the future of this team. So, that's great to hear. Young Jordan Poole here for y'all. He got some words for y'all. Y'all have a good one. Happy Sunday.
Steph, we got a player earlier today, and he was talking about the mental hurdles he's had to kind of overcome, considering the tumultuous last 2 years that he's experienced. As someone who spent a lot of time with him, what have you seen from him as far as his development and growth from a mental standpoint?
I mean, over the years, he's just matured like a man should, especially in this league where you find yourself in your way as a professional athlete, but also as, a human being. And he's such a unique person that he appreciates every moment, every guy that he's played with, every success he's had, and what he brings to the table. And I know he's been kind of challenged to find things to, keep his focus and keep his positivity as he's gone through this, these injuries. And I think he's grown a lot through that kind of discovery process. But now being around our team, he has such a magnetic type of personality where you just want to be around him and hear what's on his mind. He's got jokes and all that. So it's nice that he's been around as much as he has this year. And I think it's going to help in the long run of his rehab journey to get back to the basketball player that we expect him to be. The person he's in a good place in terms of that right now, I feel like.
Go ahead.
Thanks, Mark. Happy birthday, Steph. I'm catching my train of thought now. Back to Klay. He spoke earlier just about picking up some other activities, whether it's chess or reading more or finding some ways, non-physical activities. One is swimming in the bay, but other than that, doing some things that aren't just about athleticism and sports. And do you sense sort of maybe a calm with Klay right now, Steph, that he's coping with this and coming around and knowing that he will get through this and come out on the other side? Now the boot's off and all these significant steps.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to when you go through rehab, where you have to make sure you keep yourself like sane and positive and just in the right frame of mind, because rehab is hard and it's long, and especially what he's been through. So there's a calm about him, and I think he is in a good space where he knows what he kind of feeds off of and what he entertains him outside of basketball and figuring that out. I mean, y'all saw his Valentine's Day post where he's Captain Klay on the boat. He even put 3 different poses out there. You've never seen that from him. So I like that Klay. He showed a little bit of his personality through this whole thing.